Welcome back to Anaheim, California, as we get set for the 125 main. There's Danny Smith, number 32, one of the favorites, you'd have to say, David Bailey, going into this main event.
Well, I like what I saw earlier in his heat race. He was one of the only 125s to jump that big quadruple jump, and he also had a pretty good little run going through that whoop-de-doo section that pretty much everyone's been having troubles with tonight, especially the 125s. He was skating across the tops and making up time.
David Pingree and Casey Lytle come out of the heats as winners, with Danny Smith right there. Roderick Tiane making his first main event of the year 2000. Christopher Gosselaar, Talon Bolin. But a lot of young talent. In the first week of action, we saw over half the participants in the 125 main event with triple digits. It's get nervous time. The main event in round number 2 from Anaheim, California for the 125s is just about ready to go. The 30-second board is up. All kinds of anticipation now as it goes sideways, and let's check out the start of the 125s. A big crash with Pingree going into the berm.
Pingree, Casey Lytle looked like got in there.
And Schnell, Casey Lytle and Greg Schnell, 3 of the favorites.
So now Billy Payne of Pro Circuit, number 195, inherits the lead. Looks like his teammate, Talon Bolin, may jump in there and steal second. Well, that's the 2 favorites right off the bat in the first corner. Pingree, the winner of his heat. Casey Lytle, the winner of his heat. They're both coming from last now.
Number 55 is Christopher Gosselaar. 7-11, Talon Bolin. Nice move by Gosselaar to get by. Number 55.
Well, I thought this 125 West was blown wide open with the 2 favorites out. Well, now you have the 2 more favorites that are here. They're out, having to come from behind, so it's just a free-for-all out front.
Let's check that start out again as it really became a mess on the outside berm for David Pingree.
A couple of riders getting anxious in the opening lap. One of them gets shoved completely out over the berm.
Robbie Horton, number 61. Here's the start now once again. 35 is Pingree, gunning for that hole shot.
See right there, Pingree got into that corner too hot even if he were by himself. Lytle got in there and gave him a little nudge just to make sure that he went down. There it is from another angle. You see right from the middle, Lytle and Pingree together coming in there hot. I think what happened was Lytle came in, didn't let off. Pingree couldn't get far enough to the inside to get into the line he wanted, was forced wide, and the both of them ended up going down. Looks like Pingree got up a little bit quicker, and he's already, now he's worked his way up into the top 15.
So all kinds of riders battling for the YahooSports.com Hole Shot Award, a $500 bonus here in the 125s. And we see Billy Payne, who took a 10th place in the opening round, is out in front here tonight. The Pro Circuit rider got a good start in 4th, moved into 3rd, and then on lap 5, he crashed to 15th on the next lap. But Billy Payne's trying to hold on to the lead right now. Check out more crashing action.
Gosselaar, number 55 on the outside, wasn't doing anything wrong. Robbie Horton came in there, hit a brake and bump with that back end. He couldn't get on the brakes. He was on the front wheel, the rear wheel off the ground.
Robbie Horton trying to battle back into the action, number 61 right now.
Jumps into that quadruple jump. He was just trying to go for the triple, over-jumped it a little bit.
It's Isaiah Johnson, I believe, in front of him. Yes, Isaiah Johnson, number 68.
Over that over-under bridge, a deep breath through that corner because they got to go through these whoops. The 125 guys, especially the leader, Billy Payne, all he's doing is groups of 2. Jump 2, 2, all the way through there. That's as fast as he can go. It seems like if they try to go any faster, they get into trouble.
Horton starting to pick up some space. So look at cutting inside. Number 717, Yuri Dostal. Boy, what a 3-way battle we've got. Isaiah Johnson, Horton, and Dostal.
Well, these guys are battling. Danny Smith worked his way around Talon Boland into second place.
Out in front, Payne, though, with a 2.9-second lead here in the early going with 12 laps to go.
Lap times are about 3 seconds slower.
Our leader, Billy Payne, number 195 from Simi Valley, California. Last year, his best effort was a 6th here at Anaheim, David. He got a lucky break in the start, and there's Talon Boland, who's having his best 125 Supercross race.
All these guys are having quite a ride right now, wondering where Pingree is. Have no idea who went down in the first corner. Probably just have to assume it was Pingree and some of the pre-race favorites. Either way, they're enjoying this look at the lead. Even though Boland is in third right there, jumping to the outside, he can still look up there and see his teammate Payne in the lead. And they're starting to say their lap times are quite a bit slower than the 250s, partly because getting through that whoop section and over that big quadruple jump. The only guy in the top 3 that's jumping in is this kid right here, number 32, Danny Smith. He's approaching that section here in a minute.
7-11 is Talon Boland. Incidentally, Pingree is now in 8th place. He's just fighting back to get as many points as he possibly can. Billy Payne, our leader, number 195, looking for his very first Supercross victory. Boland in 2nd place with Danny Smith right there.
Look at the timing of the leader. 2, 2. It's the only way he can get through there. And behind him, Danny Smith has got a little bit faster pace, and he's got that quadruple jump up his sleeve. That's where he's making time, and there's plenty of time left in this race for him to overtake the leader.
Danny Smith is chopping off a lap of 106.7. It's 107.5 for our leader, Billy Payne.
Danny Smith coming up a little short right there. He still recovers nice.
Danny Smith's best Supercross, a 2nd place at Indianapolis last year. The 125 East, he had a 3rd at Daytona, and also a 2nd place in Atlanta back in '98. He's looking for a victory here in the 125s tonight. We'll be right back.